So this first one is called Virus. It's very self-centered, like everything else I write. I hate writing. Most people would find that strange. After all, I'm standing up here, reading you something I wrote, and pretending like it's actually something worth saying. Plus, I write all the time. Some people think what I write is good. Most people, though, not good enough, not interested, hard to understand, cringe with that awkward stare in the science because what I wrote was just creepy and my family should be concerned. I hate writing because it's something I always had to prove I could do. And the thing with proving you're at least decent at something is that standards depend on the person. Back when I was homeschooled in middle school, writing was a subject my mother hired tutors for. Everything else I mostly taught myself. But writing was still my worst subject. Even when high school came around, from my very first essays to the scribbles of AP exam, writing was always my worst subject. Like some inherent curse my family once joked about, like someone wanted leech they began shouting at me to get over. I was not good at communication. I would never be good at communication. So writing was always my worst subject. Sentences nothing more than a stuttering slur. Can't write, can't write, can't write, can't write. And what freak of nature is going inside your head that these so-called stories of yours aren't sunshine and happy rainbows? I hate writing because writing is never correct. You can say what you want, but it can mean anything to anyone. Misinterpreted, skewed, dissected into a mockery as to what underlying intent was buried in your carefully crafted words. You can make something as clear as possible, but it's still wrong, wrong, wrong. And it's your fault. Like all those hours of your life you poured into perfection with the hope of getting better, like someone possessed by divine intervention, and the very thought of denying or shutting out is not even an option because your very sanity depends on it. When in reality, you're not getting better. You're only training yourself that everything you see, every single word you write, every single letter you type is just wrong, wrong, wrong. There's something better out there. There's something better you're not thinking of, and you can't think of it because truth is you're an idiot, you can't write, because face it, you suck at writing. No matter how many possessed hours you wrapped up in some offbeat fantasy world that has nothing to do with this one, you will always suck at writing. And you just want that time back, hours of your life, hours you could have done something worth so much more than delusional scribblings in a notebook. Hours that were tossed out as ideas no one cares about, ideas you don't need anymore, ideas that define your life, but a life so easily forgotten, crumpled to be tossed in the trash. I hate writing because it's like a psychopathic game. Everyone plays it, and I'm not the only one. You live all your life being told how one day you would rise up, how one day you'd be famous, how one day you would be a dazzle to the whole world by the people who think you like writing and yet have never read a single word that you wrote. And the people who do read it, one day. All they ever tell you is one day. One day you would be famous. When the story they read is just as good as any other. Washed down in the pool of one-day daydreamers. Those stories are here. A success at 19, self-published at 16. A New York Times bestseller at only 11 for the first book in a series. Such a long, promising career and so young. So young like you once used to be. Drowning in the pool of not good enough in one days and every other writer out there. Scrounging around just to be noticed with a pat on the back comfort that, hey, I know someone who got rejected a lot too. When in reality, the brutal truth is that there are so many wonderful ideas, so many beautiful words, so many amazing people. So what exactly is special about you? Why should anyone care at all what you do? I hate writing because I'm terrified. That every single moment I've spent, all those hours of my life I poured into words, all those times I went into deleting them, cutting out pieces of my life I could have given to something else, and pretending like they never existed, all in hopes that one day it would mean something to someone somewhere, anywhere, more than just a passing glance, more than just a good review. I am terrified that nothing I say, nothing I do will never mean anything at all. And all those lives living off your words, all those worlds and characters, all those people you grow to know and care about as much, if not more than yourself, all those lives who are banking on your very existence so that they have a chance to live too. They won't mean anything either. I hate writing, and I've grown to hate myself, because writing has never let me love anything else.